What's up?
What's up? What's
Just thought I'd bring that back for a little bit of nostalgia, because I think it's so much better than this 6-7 thing that's happened lately. Like, come on, how much better is it when a group of people just go to each other, what's up? Anyway, today we're going to be looking at some Americans in Europe getting confused by pretty standard things.
Strange things in European supermarkets that confused me as an American expat. All cereals in Europe are super plain and boring. Why don't they contain any candy like American cereals, which is delicious?
I wouldn't say all cereals are plain and boring. We do have a lot of sugary ones. And even over in Britain and Europe, zero sugar doesn't normally mean completely zero sugar. And there's some things that they'll use sweeteners in replacement of sugar. And I think there's still an argument that like sweeteners are pretty bad, but just in a different way. But still, you do want to get your grains and fibre in first thing in the morning if you want a nice healthy breakfast.
Some cheeses are sold with mold on them, which is disgusting.
Yeah, it's like a controlled grown mold or something. Obviously, they wouldn't sell it if it was poisonous or anything. I personally am not a fan. My BAMP used to love some of the blue cheeses and really mouldy cheeses, but oh no, that's too much for my stomach.
Chicken in Europe is not washed in chlorine like in the rest of the world, which makes it super dangerous to eat. How do Europeans not get salmonella or E. coli from eating their unwashed chicken?
Okay, well, it doesn't seem like most places in the world still use chlorine, because apparently it's been banned since 1997 in a lot of places, instead maintaining high hygiene and welfare standards throughout the rearing and the slaughter process to prevent bacterial contamination. I buy chicken all the time and I've never had an issue with it, and it doesn't seem like all of the US use it either. Apparently fewer than 5% of the US processors still use it. But yeah, it seems like it's gradually been getting banned in more developed countries. Very interesting.
Everything is so expensive here as they secretly add loads of tax at the price tag instead of adding it at the cashier like they do in the rest of the world.
I swear when I hear an American like this say the rest of the world, I think they just mean America. But what, are you nuts? Do you actually like going around doing your shopping, adding everything up, and then having to do an extra bunch of maths just to see what your final bill's going to be, or wait till you get to the till and get surprised? I think that's nuts. I'm really happy that tax is included, because we just know exactly the price we're going to pay, we can budget for our shopping, and there's no guesswork involved. Very nice!
So many products have super inappropriate names which are really offending to me as an American.
Well, couldn't really give a crap about your feelings, love. And how are you going to get offended by something called porn star? It's not like it's called something like or something, or or
I'm an American living in London, and I'm genuinely confused. Do you all set off fireworks like every single night of the year here? We have one night of fireworks in America. What are you so excited about? Every single night. This has been going on. This is me trying to sleep right now.
Bearing in mind, she has actually posted this on Bonfire Night as well. And yeah, it seemed to have become normal that people will set off fireworks all the way until like the end of October, until Bonfire Night, maybe even a little bit after if they got fireworks left over. So there's often a bunch of fireworks going off for a full week, but then obviously it's the full whack on the 5th of November. And that's where you get all stadium shows and other displays. So don't worry, love, I'm sure it calmed down a day or two after you made this video.
We're Americans in London. Of course it confuses us that people are driving on the left side of the road.
Loads of countries drive on different sides of the road. Even in Spain, they drive on the right-hand side of the road. And that's like a 2-hour plane ride from where I am.
We're Americans in London. Of course you don't know how to pronounce this river. It's Thames, right?
Thames.
We Americans in London. Of course we're gonna attempt the accent. I'm knackered.
We recently arrived in Europe. We have no idea what that is. If somebody can explain, is that like an ancient helicopter or something?
It's a windmill. So those windmills, like today, we have like the wind turbines that make electricity. Same sort of concept, but much older. But instead of turning that rotational energy into electricity, we used it to move devices which would like grind grains into flour or move water. So they were ingenious for the time.
Is that a European thing? I don't know. Nobody speaks English, by the way. We asked them, they're like, oh, we don't know. So somebody say what that is. Middle of the woods.
Yeah. My guess, it's a fallen helicopter repurposed into some kind of...
Yeah.
A fallen helicopter repurposed into some kind of, and then it cuts off. See, this is how conspiracy theories start.
Hi, a concerned American in Europe here.
Hiya.
Where's the water? Why are we not consuming water? I feel
What?
like SpongeBob at the end of the movie. I feel like Rango. Can I get a sip? I'm parched. No water fountains in the gym? What's happening?
You know, things don't work the same in every country. Like, there's plenty of water about. You just need to go buy it or just drink it from a tap or something. I've always had one of those water filter jugs, so I just fill up that all the time from the tap, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not wasting money buying bottled water. But in most places in Europe, the water is safe to just drink straight from the tap as well. Is it in America? I thought they would have had similar water treatment in America, and it would have been pretty safe to drink from the tap as well. Let me know in the comments anyway, because I'm not sure.
Strange things that confused me as an American living in the UK and why I want to leave. Almost all British roads have these strange green sheds in the middle of them for no reason, which actually cause so many car accidents here.
What are they? I'm sure I've seen them before, but we don't have them in Wales. At least not to my knowledge. Greenhouses in the middle of UK roads.
There are 13 cabman shelters surviving in London, built for the drivers of London's horse-drawn hansom cabs, that they could take shelter, get some cheap refreshments, but also provide a reliable service with a cab ready on the rank when you needed it.
So they were little service shelters for horse-drawn carts and stuff back in the day. And apparently he said there's only 13 left in London. And he didn't say about anywhere else in the UK, so is it just 13 left in the UK altogether? Yeah, seems like London was the only place that they built them. Originally they built more than 60, and now, yeah, there's only 13 surviving. Damn, that's interesting. And instead of spending the time making a TikTok about this, you could have just Googled it in 5 seconds like I did.
The UK is very dirty and unkempt compared to the US, as the sidewalks have loads of trash on them, which made me feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, some places can be quite bad. Obviously, bigger city and town centres are kept nicer, but when it comes to the outskirts, it's kind of dependent on the population.
None of the houses here have front yards like normal US homes, and the doors open directly onto the sidewalks.
Yeah, because most of the houses over here like that are either pretty cheap housing, or they're old coal miners' houses from coal mining villages where they just used to put up rows of terraced houses and just move the coal miners in there. So they were just meant to be cheap, basic places to live. And then as you go out into the outskirts, the houses sometimes get bigger, or it just turns into farmland.
Tea bags are super popular here and are sold in huge rucksacks here instead of small normal boxes like in the US.
Hell yeah, but come on, the US sell a lot of unhealthy stuff in bulk that we don't over here. And you can't say that tea's unhealthy. But of course, us Brits love our tea, and we do have small normal boxes. Again, I could probably almost guarantee you, if you go to the aisle, you'll see loads more smaller boxes of the same brand.
It is impossible to tell the time here, as all British public clocks have strange lines and letters instead of numbers like all normal US and international.
Wow, are you really unfamiliar with Roman numerals? Again, what do they teach you over there? They don't seem to teach you any world history, just American history.
They are very proud of their plug sockets here, that they have banned all Europeans from using them, which is actually discrimination.
What? Banned Europeans from using our plug sockets. Do you not understand the concept of a standard? All it means is that our plug sockets are different, so we won't take EU plugs. That's all. UK plugs are the safest plugs in the entire world. We have a grounding pin, you can find videos on it, but that's all it means. We haven't banned Europeans from using our plug sockets. That's just crazy. How'd you even get there?
They build traffic circles but then drive directly over them.
Yeah, they're called mini roundabouts. They have a couple of advantages. It just means when it's not busy, you can actually just go straight over them, like that gentleman. And if you were going the wrong direction and needed to turn around, if that was just a plain junction, you wouldn't be able to turn around. But because it's a mini roundabout with more space, you can actually turn right around and go back the other direction if you needed to. Simples. You're confused by a 24-hour clock? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but that's just a skill issue. In my opinion, I actually prefer a 24-hour clock, because it means that you don't have to look at if it's AM or PM. You just know what time of day it is.
So I've been off TikTok for a while.
Okay.
And the reason is I've been traveling the UK.
All right.
You guys are awesome. I've got some stories for you. So I went to a place called Newcastle, and you guys are super cool. You'd say things like, "Howie, look at this American tosser." That's awesome. I've never been called a tosser before, but it felt cool.
You've never been called a tosser before, but it felt cool. I've never heard anyone say that. That's brilliant. Next time someone insults me with a word I've never heard before, I'm going to go, I've never heard that before, but that felt really cool.
I went to a place called Liverpool.
Yep.
Where you guys were saying things like, you're a Yankee prick. How awesome. You guys have so many different words for like bro and for friend and all that kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I went to London. And you guys called me a wanker.
Hell yeah.
Like, what? You guys are awesome.
I got the feeling this dude's being a little bit sarcastic, but maybe ironically not. For fair play, he nailed the accents pretty well. Just an American in Paris. Oh yeah, showing off his bod. Now that is some main character syndrome right there, isn't it? You got this absolutely incredible piece of architecture right behind you, and you're more interested in, hey yo dude, can you take a picture of me or a video of me in front of this, just like I want to show off my bod. We'll call you Chad in Paris.
The most humbling thing is when you're in Europe and somebody just speaks to you in English, like before you even reveal that you're American in any way, they just look at you and read you down and they know. How did you know?
I think that's just being clued up. Like, obviously I'm British and Britain is in Europe, and I've been to a good few places in Europe, and I've had people just automatically speak to me in English because they could probably just tell I was British. And it's probably just the same with you, but American. But because of how loud Americans are known to be abroad, then it wouldn't surprise me if the person who you're speaking about could just hear you from a mile off and was like, oh, here comes the Americans. Right, I think we're going to wrap that up there for today. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.